we're looking at a free masterclass in economics. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Oscar. I'm the CEO of Libra Education, and I've been teaching economics for the last 8 years. During that time, I've been working with students based here in the UK and around the world in order to improve their grades and also to apply to the best schools and universities here in England. So it gives me a great amount of pride to be able to teach you all today, and hopefully you'll be able to get something out of this. Now, if you do find this lesson useful, it's part of our wider series of free masterclasses, which run every 2 weeks. The topics are advertised in advance. I believe the next topic in 2 weeks is going to be on English literature, and I believe particularly focusing on Shakespeare, which I know is particularly difficult for students both here in the UK and those abroad. Back to today though. So today we're looking at government intervention. Now there will be some of you listening who are fairly new to economics. There will be some of you listening who are very advanced, perhaps studying even at university. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a question-based technique. Now there's some bits of knowledge that you will need, and I'll teach that as we go through. But the real focus of today is going to be looking at how do we create the right answer, and how can you use the same techniques to answer questions and get full marks every single time. Economics is a subject that's always been close to me. It's got a lot of different applications in the real world, but in this GCSE or A-level or IB, they're all relatively formulaic. And I know that by focusing on a few simple techniques today, it will take you a big step closer to getting full marks in your essay questions every time. So what are we going to achieve today? Well, as I say, it's going to be question focused. We're going to learn some simple techniques that can be used for every question. We're going to talk about some broad techniques. So that's some of the underlying theory and some of the specific techniques that you can apply every time. And we're going to do that by pulling apart a question. So I'm going to show you a question from a past paper, and we're going to break it down. I think one of the things that many of my students find difficult about economics is when you first look at the question, when you first see that essay title, how do you begin to structure an answer? How do you begin to create an answer that's going to get you full marks? And it can be quite intimidating. So the aim of today is to really try and make it simple and to show you the approach that you can use that will keep you calm, keep you positive, and keep you focused. The final thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on the value add. As I said, we're aiming to get full marks in every question. And to do that, there are certain things that you have to do, namely evaluation. Evaluation is the biggest area that students lose marks on in economics essay questions. It's the little bit at the end of each paragraph or at the end of each essay where you start to balance opinions. If the question asks you if something is right, it's where you start to make those value judgments. Is it right or is it wrong?